Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Signal here and welcome back to our video. In this one we're gonna fight first of all Captain Cold, and then we're gonna go all the way to Black Adam. The Black Adam swords are finally back. I mean, this is a double-edged sword, because on one hand, me and a lot of other people want to get their crown to a higher level. But on the other hand, this is possibly the hardest boss in Justice Mobile, so we'll see how we deal with that. And with this man, I would love to keep Batwoman the Drowned available for Black Adam. But she might be the only one who's gonna do well here, because this man's got takes no dot damage, is crit resistance, and has stun resistance. So it was two options, either this or a Twin Blade theme. What I don't know, but might or might not be true, is that sometimes the Soul Ray bosses keep their passives that they have as gold characters, and this man has a passive that makes him immune to armor piercing. That just don't want to risk wasting a fight with Twin Blades. That might not do anything, so we're gonna go with Batman Drowned. Oh, artifacts, I forgot. Level 10 got here on Batman the Drowned, level 10 Puppet on Robin King, and we're gonna have a level 6, I think, crown on Justice Green Lantern. I love the map here, though. It's a very short map. You're gonna take the enemy in the corner in absolutely no time. Okay, add the victim in there. That's gonna give us the crits. Also, I should do some percentage shell damage. We're gonna do it on the next second, I guess. Yep, the double percentage hull damage is still here. You just need to have victim applied first of all. You don't need to double tap it. That's fine. He still had his attack heavily reduced. But that could have been a little bit of a dangerous tag-in. I always forget about these super moves whenever I play Robin King, because he disables it. Oh, I double tapped this by mistake. My bad. That cuts the Batman and the Drowned passive short. Yeah, that's why you don't double tap specials on Robin King. You have no reason to. You're simply making your Batman and the Drowned hazard shorter, and you don't really want that. I wonder what happens though. I might test it out tomorrow. Oh, he doesn't have blind applied. But like, if we already get double damage from the third special, if the enemy already has victim, what if we also double tap it? So do we get 4 times the damage, 3 times the damage, or just still double the damage? I might test that out eventually. Not gonna play Beast Boy without gears anymore. I proved my point. Also gonna move my face here. This is where I usually keep it. Maybe a bit smaller. There we go. But like, I want to address the 2 days ago video, basically, where I used Gearless Beast Boy and I dealt 2 billion damage, but I also used Atana in there and Black Adam in there, and people are like, this is worthless. You used 2 percentage hull damage dealers. Yeah, my purpose is to find a place for Beast Boy to be used for people who don't have gears and still get 2 billion damage with it, without that team being already able to do 2 billion damage. So let's think about this. We have Black Adam here. And where's Zatanna? Let's visualize it. What can you replace this with so that it does 2 billion damage with a level, I think I had level 8 passive set artifact and the free-to-play artifact on. I don't require it to be 3 stars or no gears. You can have a 7-star character with all the gears, but if you're putting him in this team and all you have for passive stats is 1 level 8 artifacts, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it with this team. You're barely maybe gonna do it with the level 10 Puppet on King and like 2 maxed out artifacts on this. Maybe a 7-star Mr. Freeze might get some good results for you. But my point was, even without gears, he can be slotted into a 2 billion health team, and there's no other character in the game that fills that role, or at the very least not that easily as him at 3 stars with no gears. So that's the point. My job is not to necessarily show you how much he can do without gears by putting him with Silver Bane in there to give us some crit chance and whatever else. Even though I did that too, my job is to make it so that it's in a usable team for people, so that it's useful. And there's currently kind of no character in the team that can do this with those two characters while not having Beta Club, because if you drop Beta Club in there, that's a whole different story. But yeah, we have Vixen here in Classic Wonder Woman. Let me double check the artifact. Yeah, level 10 God Killer, level 7 Crown, and level 10 Puppets. I might try Dark Malkar's Beast Boy, maybe tomorrow, and see how that goes. Don't really like the Crown Beast Boy. I saw a video on Night Fear's channel, and he did very well with Crown Beast Boy, but he had him at a very high star rating. I think even maybe 7 stars, and that's very important. And he had a level 10 Crown, because you're gonna get those power resets, and that's crucial for that strategy to work. Okay, I think we can just use a special one to get infinite power, yep. We spam this a bit. Excuse me. Gonna do super move, so we're gonna tag out because I don't want to randomly die. Oh boy, that was not a bad idea at all to tag out there. Now we need to be careful here because I try to take advantage of the passive, that I don't lose combo after I use super move. But sometimes I lose Puppet because I try so hard to build combo. See here, I lost Puppet for a moment, but it's okay, we're at 40 hits, that's what we were looking for anyway. We're gonna make the best out of the super move timer. I saw some people, I don't know, maybe also Night Fear doing jump attack. I'm not sure if not hitting every single part of these third special causes you to miss some of the dot values. Didn't really pay attention to that, but you can definitely do jump attack like this because you got unblockable and the enemy is gonna be blinded. There's absolutely no downside to it. But yeah, really not sure if you're missing out on damage values by just spamming it. No, I don't think you are. Or are you? I don't know, let me know in the comments about this one. I'm not really sure myself. Do you miss out on values with Puppet if you're spamming and you like miss the first hit when he transforms? Because he also hits the enemy once when turning into a tiger. But yeah, there we go, that's another one-shot. Let's move on to boss Constantine. Okay, so here I'm gonna try something. By the way, we got this on EPI, and I think this might be an artifact that's meant to counter this boss. Because it's gonna spawn a hazard and we can't get negative effects while we are on that hazard. So I guess no stuns and maybe even no tagouts, but I'm gonna try my best to not even tag EPI in the fights. What I'm gonna try and do is use Raven with Puppets plus Harley with Crown here. So the plan is that we're gonna apply negative effects with Puppets, and the one that we're looking for is the blind effect. Because if he's blinded, I don't care if he stuns me on tagging or if he does damage to me. We can reflect obviously stuns with Harley, and I'm gonna try and do a little bit of that at the start. Though we should not tag in and out too much because it's gonna increase his damage to the point where he does a lot on basics. So yet again we're looking... Oh! That's a tag out. Didn't even see the goddamn bombardments. Okay, that should be blind effects. Yep. Okay, that's a tag out. Gonna use the third special DPI because I don't want to lose Puppets. Yeah, we got the EPI tag then. We got that thing on the ground. That was a little bit... Yeah, it doesn't stop the tag outs. I was afraid that you guys might be like, oh, it's pay to win, he doesn't get tagged out because of that area. No, doesn't really do anything here. Oh yeah, that's the tag out for Harley. Oh, we lost infinite power, my bad. Oh, this is not going well. At least we're reflecting the stuns when tagging. I'm afraid of how much... Oh, no. No, no, I don't. No, no, it's over. We have 5 darkness still. Oh boy, we might get it. Art is gonna get a little bit of damage from Crown, which we haven't stacked at all by doing that special Q. Oh no, she got tagged out. Yeah, somehow this worked. I'm not sure this is a reliable strategy for you guys to replicate, considering how it exactly went, but there we go. I killed him despite my best efforts. Let's take a look at the rewards that we got for this one. Wow, guys, we got dead shots. That's amazing. And by the way, this is heroic 6. We're currently gonna move up to heroic 7. Okay, so here I have Aquaman, and as we know, the Manta passive is triple effective against Aquaman, so I'm gonna try Crown, I guess, on Manta. I mean, it has nothing to do with Manta, should be a terrible synergy, but it should be able to get the 2 billion damage, regardless. It's because of the huge advantage you get when playing Manta versus Aquaman, so it should be fine. Got the Green Lantern shields, do not make us worry about combo interruption at all. Okay, we got a few more damage stacks here. This might have been a mistake, as the damage is not looking great, but hey, we still got some crown stacks to build, which we're not getting power rebounds for at all. I don't want to lose the shields. Yeah, this might have been a pretty huge mistake. Might as well go for a super move too. We're almost close to the required energy for it anyway. And yeah, after the super move, our damage is still terrible. It's barely getting increased. Don't use Ground Manta if you feel like you haven't learned anything from this video. This is one thing for you. Don't use Ground Manta. How much do our specials do though? Oh boy, that's absolute trash. Yeah, I don't even think it's worth doing the specials anymore. Nah, bro. Yeah, Manta really does terrible with damage increase buffs. Damage against target, that's a different thing. That's what Raven and Puppet do. Those are a lot better for him, but straight up damage increase buffs, I think they get added in a very weird way with his passive, to the point where they're additive, not multiplicative. Oh god, this is terrible. This was a huge... I mean, it's just a video game, let's not get into the huge mistakes type of deal. But this was definitely a rather unfortunate choice. I don't think we're even getting him low enough to the point where I can go in here and one-shot with a Mortal Kombat team. But we'll see. Yeah, this is absolutely awful. Imagine how bad this would have been if this wasn't an Aquaman character we were facing. How much is there left? We could try for a Mortal Kombat team, I guess. Welcome back to I'm Gonna Regret My Choices Part 2. We're also using Black Adam here, because Flash has been used with Manta, sadly. And we're gonna have the Dark Mallow cards and God Killer here. It's gonna be your usual Mortal Kombat team, though I'm gonna tag in Black Adam at the start to try and make up for the additional fast attack hits not being there, I guess. I guess we can super move here. Now let's get the percentage hull damage in there as fast as possible. I messed up the combo interruption there. I'm not even sure it was possible, because I didn't have enough for a third special. Okay, let's focus here. Also, I think Raiden's power steal will be worse without flash in there. Oh, of course, there's gonna be a jump attack. Yeah, I really don't think we're killing this.
Fight honorably.
Oh, buddy, why? Why are you jumping out of this?
Reduced to ashes. Wildfire. Feel the heat.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not killing this. Okay, and he did a jump attack before me there. Yeah, it's gonna take 3 fights to take down a fight that I could have one-shot with Manta if I was not messing around with the artifacts I used on him. Unlucky. I mean, not really unlucky, more like stupids. On my ends.
Incinerated.
Well, we're gonna leave this man for tomorrow. Though, do we even have more teams? I think we do have one more on the main accounts. Okay, for the last fight, I'm gonna try and kill this man with Grodd Bait Club, Brainiac Puppets, and then Crown. Let's see how this goes. I should really not be messing around here because I want to max out Crown. We should be progressing a bit faster. So I'm gonna try and get more serious tomorrow. But yeah, as far as I remembered, and I seem to have remembered correctly, this man does not have a reflective shield, which is great. We should not let him do special 1 though, because that removes all the negative effects, and that would be catastrophic for this team, to say the least, since we're using Puppet Brainiac. Like, Puppet Brainiac would definitely not appreciate losing those negative effects. Grodd damage... Oh, we don't have full lethal stacks yet, that's why Grodd damage is kind of low.
Resistance is pointless. Know your thoughts. Resistance is pointless. To submit.
Oh, come on, why did you block that? Oh no! Oh, this is terrible. This is a disaster.
Resistance is pointless.
And it was right before we were gonna apply the special disable thing. But yeah, this is an absolute disaster. We lost all the damage against target we had there. Yeah, Grodd's fine. Okay, it's 16 mil, that's okay, but we're running out of time here. So I might fail to one-shot this one too. We want to make sure that we have specials disabled at all times on this man. If specials are not disabled, don't even bother tagging in Grodd. Because even if he's blinded and the special doesn't hit me, he still removes the negative effects. That's a bad dot value though. I want to get that fixed maybe. Okay, 10 mil. Yeah, this is going awful.
Know your thoughts. Resistance is pointless. Ready to submit? Know your thoughts. Resistance is pointless.
There we go, 17 mil. I think I also got a bit unlucky with Grodd in this fight.
Ready to submit? Know your thoughts.
Yeah, it is what it is. This is gonna need cleanup tomorrow. Yeah, let's move on to the secondary count. Let's hope we got better fights there than I did on the main accounts. Oh boy, do you remember this, guys? This was the ban wave situation. So Power Girl has a little bit of a modifier that makes her take more damage if you basically spam specials against her. And when they designed this boss, they didn't really think about the puppet interaction. People are able to get some insane results with this specifically, including myself, and then a lot of people got banned. Because the game was thinking that they were hacking. And since then, they said in the patch notes that they nerfed this boss. Bro, instead of removing the unusual gameplay trigger for this, it was easier for them to nerf it. But let's see to what extent it got nerfed. Okay, come on, give me infinite power. There we go. I don't have blind though. Oh boy. Almost lost it. As soon as I get blind, this will get a lot more insane. There we go. Let's see if we can get some insane results here. Though the counter resets whenever... I mean, at some point it resets. Let's tag out here. Don't want to risk losing Multiverse Armored Supergirl. But yeah, you could get some insane damage by doing this previously. Something to the extent of dealing like 300 mil damage with each Multiverse Supergirl third special. Oh, it seems to be capping here. Doesn't go further than this. Yeah, that's a very sucky way to do it. Though at least people are no longer getting bans. Yeah, this fight is not gonna do much damage. I just really wanted to test this interaction and see if it works. It works literally the same way as it did previously. But it's missing the part where the damage is gonna spiral out of control. See, it goes all the way to 4.2, 6.1, and then it stays at 6.1. But you can kind of... I mean, we're gonna get it increased a bit by the puppet damage against targets. More than 6.1. And I mean, it's still better to do this than it would be to use the multiverse sim with puppet against a lot of other fights, but you're not gonna get anywhere close to the insane results you used to get. And the damage scaling works the same way. It would get literally insane if I could stack it like 4 more times, but sadly now it caps. Though, at least people are not getting banned for this anymore. And by the way, they reverted all those bans as far as I'm aware, so it was a little bit of a happy ending, though sad that people didn't get to play the game for a bit. Because they didn't have access to their accounts, basically. But yeah, it's been capped, which is lame. Now it goes back down, because that's how it was previously. It would reset as soon as the counter ended, because she has a counter. You can't see it, because we got the negative effects blocking it. But yeah, this is now lame. This is now real lame. Though still, Multiverse team does a decent amount of damage here with puppets. Most likely other puppet teams will do here a lot better than they usually do, but not that well. Okay, so here we got Black Adam, God Killer, we got Puppet on King, and then we got Classic Wonder Woman with a little bit of a crown in there. So let's get us going. Again, it's gonna be a little bit better for the puppet characters here. Not amazingly great, but a little bit better, so we might as well take a little bit of advantage out of that. And try and kill this maybe with Puppet King, though I might be overestimating him, though it's gonna be a lot of percentage hull damage too that comes into this equation. So the question is, how easily can we activate Puppet? Okay, that's a burning effect.
I'm working up an appetite.
If the next third special applies a negative effect, then we're good. Or the super move, because that applies a negative effect guaranteed. And now let's hope we can keep it, because the Black Adam negative effects are going to expire here in a second. Okay, we've kept this. And King does quite a lot of damage, actually. If he crits, though. If 15... 15 again, that's where it caps for him, at 15 it seems. And his normal damage is like 4 to 5 mil for third special. We're gradually getting this up, question mark? Yeah, there we go. It goes from 5 to 8k, to 8 mil, from 5 mil to 8 mil, then to 15 mil. I think it would have been 12 mil if we were able to see it, but didn't crit there. That's how insane the scaling goes, and you could get like something like 300 mil per special. That's how it worked previously. I mean, it's still a usable mechanic against this boss, because I'm not sure this team could have cleaned up if it wasn't for this mechanic. Or at least not as easily. But it's just a shadow of its former glory. But yeah, that's boss Fargle down. Let's take a look at the rewards that we got for this one. Oh wow, guys, we got an Amulet of Taking the Sub-Zero, that's great. Okay, so here we have Raven with Godkiller,
The Joker.
Joker with Puppets,
Robin.
and then Robin with Crown level 5, so let's get this going. I wonder if I can do the 900 mil with Joker with Puppets. And I wonder how easy it would be for me to activate this in the first place. Because White Canary is a pretty annoying character to fight in terms of her AI. We're gonna already have 2 negative effects from Raven. Sucks that she did that special, because now I'm not gonna be able to power steal that amount of power that she had there. Okay, that's burning. Yep, that's infinite power. Know if I applied blind? I did. I did apply blind. That's good. Okay, and now let's try to not lose infinite power with Joker here. What? Okay, okay, we didn't die. That's good. I feel like she got a very weird, huge bump in power generation right before super move. Like she randomly gained 2 power bars or something. Because I was actively looking at it. I was looking forward to tagging out. Oh, Raven Darkness, no. Oh, I lost it. Need to also not lose infinite power with this man. Yeah, this fight is kind of screwed at this point since I lost darkness once. Okay, we're gonna sit a bit on 4 stacks. Yeah, we were just about to lose infinite power there if I didn't tag in. Also, we could do a few hits in. I lose darkness so goddamn often on my secondary count Raven, because it's so weird to go from a 6-star Raven to a 5-star Raven in terms of the duration of the darkness. Even this one was a bit too close. Yeah, this would have definitely been enough if I didn't mess up there and lose the darkness. Well, rip. It's definitely in cleanup range for a lot of things. Against Firestorm, I'm gonna use Battle Flaps with Sword of Salvation. Just Granatum with Crown, and Batman the Drowned with Crown as well. So let's get this going. He's gonna give me extended tagging, which kind of sucks, but we're gonna manage. A special 2 here. We've got the power refund, which is nice. Let's stack this man in for a bit more power generation and to get the percentage hull damage early. You've removed there to boost our damage and to also boost the crown stacks. Yeah, this extended tagging is bullshit. I mean, I'm glad it is, but it is definitely not as bad as most extended taggings, because there's some of them that are like absolutely terrible. And then there's this. See, here I would have been able to normally tag him, and all it took was blocking for like half a second and tagging him from a block to be able to get in the fight. Yeah, this. Why do they have different durations? Like, that's annoying. Because, like, that's why we see the modifiers on the bosses. I'm supposed to be able to plan against this, but I'm not. Because the extended tagging is gonna be random. But yeah, I think we're easily fine here. I also could have done super move, I guess. With Battle Flaps to get the final form. Fine, we can tank that. Now I can't use super move anymore. Because it needs combo to get me instantly there. Yeah, that worked well. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here I'm gonna use Harley with Crown, EPI with Puppets, and Vixen with God Killer. Oh, yeah, Vixen with God Killer. So we need to get those negative effects. Might be a bit harder for EPI to trigger Puppet here, because Starfire says that I can't disable her movement. So the EPI third special has something that disables the swipe, so that might not work, and that's a negative effect we'll be missing. But we'll see how it goes. First of all, we need to power generate a lot. Okay, so let's see, does this straight up work? Yep, it straight up works. Nice. We need to make sure we have enough negative effects in here. Do a super move with Harley. Oh, we still disable her movement. I saw that negative effect kind of ticking down. We should eventually let her do super move. Okay, because I want to do some other things with Harley, and her having super move available is kind of getting in the way of that. Because I need to stack that crown. Okay, we're at 30 stacks with Harley, no longer need to do specials with her. Need to do damage, which we're not really doing right now. Yeah, this works well. 3/3 specials into Harley tagging, into tagging in API as soon as possible. Because this way you don't really lose Puppet, because by the time you do the third special with EPI, you still haven't lost some of the negative effects from the previous third specials you did. You don't have burning here, for example. That sucks. Yep, this went well, and with all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye! Also, I think it's relevant to show the damage here, because we're not fighting 2 billion health fights. But yeah, goodbye!